Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back again today with another 10 trades. Today's date is November the 19th, and I'm using my new PIP trigger trading system. Now this system has the PIP trigger, that's this lower channel, upper channel, along with the gold arrows. And concept is quite easy. You see a gold arrow and a blue arrow, you can buy. Gold arrow, red, and then red arrow, then you're selling. So, like I said, after 55 trading systems I built, this is the easiest and the best one I've ever made. And of course you have the super signal arrows along with some oscillating indicators down at the bottom. Now you will get an audio, sound, and this pop-up box suggesting to buy and or sell. Now every morning, after 6, right where this vertical line is, I'm in front of the charts looking at all the different instruments, both Forex and futures. Then I'm looking at my daily trade plan, and once I know that I want to be buying and or selling, I'll manually put in this white arrow that you see. It does not pop in there automatically. Very easy to do. Now here's my daily trade plan. It's an expert advisor. It's running in real time, analyzing the charts from the monthly right down to the 30 minutes. So gone are the days where I have to look at the 4 hours, daily, weekly, whatever. And then after it does a bunch of calculations, within the comments here it'll say look for bullish trades, bearish trades, and sometimes it'll say preferred, and the odd time it'll be running flat or not enough strength. Now if you're trading without some kind of a daily trade plan, well, that's one good reason why you're still struggling. Now if you have any questions regarding this daily trade plan, you can look right below this video in the description. You'll get lots of information, and if you have more questions, well, just get in contact with me. Now we can run a check on these instruments I've taken, starting with the pound Swiss. This one I bought it. Let's just drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. And basically, I have the super signal arrows along with the daily trade plan. There's many reasons on the top and the bottom why I should be buying. So I got in at this point and I closed out there. I knew it was going to go up, and up it went. And it looks like I got away 20 pips here. Locked in 20 pips, paying out $248. Okay, now we can move on to the next trade, which is the euro dollar. Euro dollar pays $10 for each pip because the USD is on the right hand side. This one I wanted to be selling it. There's the arrow from the daily trade plan, plus the super signals. Remember what I said, you see the gold arrow here, followed by the red arrow. You can get in. Now let's see where I got in at. So this is where I actually saw it. Originally this gold arrow was right here, followed by the red arrow. There's the entry point, did a bit of a pullback up, and then down it went. I knew it was going to go down. And it does pay $10 for each pip. Looking at the money, easy to see this should be 28 right on the average daily range here. 28, there it is right there, paying out $280. Moving on to the next trade I did, which was pound yen. Let's run a check on the pound yen, which is right here. Going to drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. This one I wanted to be buying it. Everything top and bottom, and it did qualify for a great way to trade. So we had the gold arrow here. So remember, every time you get a blue arrow, you can buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entry points. So I took it on this entry point right here, and I closed it out here just being happy. Looks like with 43 pips, and that paid out $280. Okay, moving on to the next trade. Now we're getting into the futures, the indexes. As you can see, they move a lot more and pay a lot more. Dow Jones. Let's run a check on Dow Jones. Going to drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So I wanted to be buying it. So on this blue candle right here, that's where I bought it as it was going up. And does pay $5 for each tick. So I took the money divided by 5. Calculator says it's 90 ticks. So from there to there should show 90. There it is right there, 90 ticks, paying out $450. I was quite sure it was going to go up, so I actually put in another position on this Dow Jones. The second position, let's drag and drop it up, see where I got in at. So it's slightly, since it's more money, it's got to be the one just below it. Now the calculator on this next trade, the Dow Jones, says we're looking for 103 ticks. So getting in at this cursor, closing it out up here, did have it there. It's 103, there it is right there. And that, as you can see, paid out $515. Okay, we're moving on to another one that pays $5 for each tick, which is the S&P 500 here. Took the money, divided it by 5. Calculator says it's approximately 132 ticks. So, S&P 500, let's pull that chart up. Let's drag and drop this up. First of all, see where I got in at. So I took it on this candle. There's the arrow from the daily trade plan. The PIP trigger gold arrows right there. I knew it was going to go up. Now I'm not looking for hundreds of ticks, but through 5, 10 or more trades, I'm looking for minimum 200 pips and or ticks every day I'm trading. So let's see, we're looking for 132. So let's go and look for that. 132. Got out at this point. 130. It's giving me a hard... this is close I'm going to be able to show, but it's 132 ticks, paying out $662. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is gold. Gold pays $10 for each tick. Easy to see, this should be 70.5 actually. So let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. As soon as I can manage to do that. Takes a second to lock it in. There it is right there. It's a little bit hard to see, but this is where I got in. That's where I got out. I'm glad I'm out because look at the huge reversal. Remember what I said, how easy this system is to trade? Gold arrow. This is if you want to trade the pullback. Gold arrow, red arrow, you're in. And if you're still trading or in the trade, you're up 350 ticks. Mighty good. So anyhow, getting in back down here would have been much better where this blue arrow is. But this is where I saw it. This is where I got in. Soon as I can, what did I say, 70? Approximately 70 we can go with. Oh, that's actually right on, 70.5. And that paid out $705. Let's move on to the next trade, which is DAX 30. Now on this DAX 30, let's pull it up first of all. So now on this DAX 30 trade, I dropped it down to the 5 minutes to try to get a reading on it. And of course, since it pays $3.75 for each tick, took the money, divided it by that. So we're looking for 280. Now back here is the arrow from the daily trade plan. There's the gold arrow followed by the blue arrow. Obviously getting in right here would have been much better, because up to the top up there approximately 1,440. But I saw this blue arrow here and I knew it was going to give a bit more of a push up. So I decided to get in because I'm not looking for a lot. So got in here and I'm out there locking in, looking for 280 like I said. And that's as close as I'm going to be able to show. 280 ticks paying out $1,050. Okay, let's move on to the Russell, the next trade. Russell, here we go. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in first of all. Now I wanted to be buying it. I had the arrow from the daily trade plan. And there's the blue arrow there. Did a pullback. That's pretty standard. Market makes a move, does a pullback. So I got in at this point. Now on the Russell, it pays $10 for each tick. Easy to see, I'm looking for 109. In here, and as I said, I'm looking for 109. There it is right there. And that paid out $1,090. Okay, let's move on to the last trade, which is the NASDAQ. So we're going to pull up the NASDAQ here. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in first of all. And the NASDAQ does pay $20 for each tick, so I took the money, divided by 20. Calculator says it's approximately 78. So we had the PIP trigger, gold arrow here, followed by the blue arrow. That's why I got in. And I knew it was going to go up a bit. And I'm glad I'm out, because as soon as I saw this candle, I knew it was going to do a reversal. So I got in at this point. And as I said, we're looking for 78. And it's almost there. There it is right there, 78, paying out $1,568. So another great day of trading with my PIP trigger. Knew it was going to be well over 200 pips and or ticks. Grand total for today came to 953. And all of those pips and ticks, as you can see, paid out $6,850. So if your system's not producing like my PIP trigger, I recommend you get your hands on it. Don't forget about the daily trade plan. Don't forget about the FibMaster tool. That's where it's a complete full course where I teach you how to trade using Fibonacci. And of course, if you need more information, all you can do is look right below this video. In the description, you'll get a lot of information along with my contact information. Now you can pick up the phone and call me directly. And a very good tip for you is, if you buy anything from anybody, make sure you can get in contact with the person you're buying. Because if you can't talk to the person, then how do you know even if he's a trader? As I get a lot of comments from traders saying there's a lot of scammers out there. And I know that's kind of hard to do, as most either traders just want to trade or people who are selling just want to sell. And not every one of those persons who are selling actually know how to trade. But if you can talk to the person, like you can pick up the phone and call me or any other which way to get in touch with me, and I can answer your questions because I built the system and I know how to trade it. So that's a very good tip for you. Now you can pick up the phone and call me directly. As I mentioned, I do talk to traders. Now, if you can't call me, well, send me an email. And speaking about email, if you send me your email along with your first and last name, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. So you will see also there's a link to Teams. I do prefer Teams. Now if you click on that link, we'll have a Teams connection. And after that, I should be able to answer most of your questions. Now, of course, you'll also see in the description that there's 5 different packages. I do charge $250 for each package. And remember, if you don't get enough education, you are going to fail at trading. So, one of the packages below in the description, my newest one is called How to Make 10K a Day Trading Mini Lots. It's a very popular package amongst many traders, as a lot of you traders are just selling mini lots. So, but if you're happy with 1K a day, you can use the same method. So anyhow, I wanted to let you know that I do have special offers going. Now obviously, if you just want to buy one package, it's $250. If 2 packages is $400 and 3 packages is $500. That package represents roughly a 33% discount. Now of course, if you want a 50% discount, well, just get on my email list and I can show you packages that are 50% discounted. Well, we're running a little bit late today. I try to keep it within 15 minutes. But time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading. And remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.